Hey everybody, it's your girl Charlotte Van Horn, Black Expats in Panama. And I'm coming to you today with sort of a state of the union of things that are going on with Black expats in Panama. But first things first, I want to make it very clear that Black expats in Panama is a community-based organization for a big part of it. The other part of it is that we're a business, and I don't know how many ways I can continue to explain this. And at the end of the day, I own Black Expats in Panama, LLC, and everything that happens under that brand is my responsibility. When we do our rules for the group, we understand that the rules have had to progress and change as the structure of this organization has changed. It is just absolutely, totally impossible for me to do all the things that I do and for the team to do all the things that it does and be a strictly community-based nonprofit organization. It is just impossible at this point. We have invested quite a bit of money to try to keep up with the demands of our constituency, the group members. We've tried to foster relationships with businesses. It's time out. We are no longer here to build your business. It's just not happening. If you are not a company that is actively supporting my company, which is a Black-owned business, Black Expats in Panama, I have absolutely no responsibility whatsoever to help you build your business. It's just not happening that way. So because we moved from a community group to having to have sort of like a hybrid situation where we're still offering a lot of free services, it just can't be the same. So what did we do? We invested thousands of dollars into a community platform that would make businesses allowed to market whatever they want to sell to Black expats in Panama membership. Okay, that is the BEIP community platform, and businesses are absolutely allowed to advertise whatever they want, approved of course, on that platform. But you have to invest in getting in front of that niche audience, the people that are on that platform and the people that will be on that platform when we release it to the masses. It's going to be people that are directly interested in things concerning Panama, and businesses that are serving Panama, and businesses that are serving people who are relocating. So all of the businesses who have benefited from being promoted on the Black Expats in Panama Facebook group page. Yes, when somebody puts you out there and 6,000 people get to see, what you're doing, that is promotion. But that's not happening anymore. We've tried to make it very clear in the rules. If you do not agree to the rules, you do not get approved to the group. I know that it takes a while to get approved, and it's because we have, praise God, we have hundreds of requests. But out of a great desire to make sure that Black expats in Panama continues to be a valuable service and not some trashy Facebook group page, we vet every single one. Yes, we do. We look at it and make a decision after that. Speaking of that, I think it's a good time to tell you that we have also hired an administrative company who will be managing the Black Expats in Panama Facebook group and some other platforms for us, okay? So no longer should you just assume that it's Charlotte or somebody else that you see as an admin listed in the group making decisions about what can be posted, about who can come into the group. Of course, we will monitor all of that, but I'm kind of stepping away from that, okay? And it's because it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, which I don't mind. I love doing what I do. But at the end of the day, I have other business that calls me away because we're continuing to build and grow, right? So again, we're investing in making sure that we have the best possible places for you to land, okay? Now, with that said, the new person will be starting this week, okay? And I'm going to say this unapologetically. The first person that gets nasty with this person because their post was not approved, you're going to be removed from the group. You know, I don't talk about it a whole lot, but the things that happen behind the scenes, when people want to post what they want to post and they want to do what they want to do, when the rules are already clearly outlined, and then they get nasty. At this point and going forward, if you get crazy with me, I'm going to call you out. So today I'm calling out David Cotton. David Cotton was a member of the Black Expats in Panama group. Okay, he was on and off the group, for about a year. At one point recently, I told him, I said, hey, your photos are so amazing. I think that you maybe should try putting a little, watermark on them or something, because he was like posting some really beautiful, amazing posts. So then, I guess he was very encouraged by that, and he started posting a lot. Okay, a lot of individual photos. I didn't say anything. That's fine. He wasn't breaking any rules. I don't say you can't post so many things. He wasn't asking questions that he probably should have searched for. He wasn't promoting or soliciting or anything like that. No problem. I looked at his record, and his record indicated that he had posted 59 times. Of those 59 times, 3 posts were declined. And it could have been that they were on the wrong settings and was able to be unseen by the group. Okay, but 1 post was removed. Now, the 1 post that was removed was a post that was showing a police officer armed on his job with a cell phone in his hand, looking at his cell phone. I didn't notice the photo, but someone, an attorney in the group and who supports Black Expats in Panama and only wants the best of us, she said, that may be a problem. You got to be careful about posting police photos of policemen, doing their work and everything. And then she said something else. She said, and not only that, if that post goes beyond your page, that officer might get fired. And he did look like he was engaged in social media or something personal. We just assume when we see somebody looking at their phone that that's the case. However, he could have been looking at an authorized app with the police department. But you know what? I appreciated that sister bringing it to my attention. I went to look and I seen that it had gotten a lot of traction. A lot of people were talking about it. I didn't even look at the comments. I just removed the post. Then as a courtesy, I contacted David and told him that, basically what I just told you. And he told me, he said, well, my son-in-law said that it was okay for me to post, and I posted it in other places. And I said, okay, and that's fine. You can post that wherever you want to post it, but that will not be able to remain on the Black Expats in Panama Facebook group, because I'm making that decision. Y'all, he got so mad at me, and this is not the first time. That's why I'm calling you out. You're gonna stop threatening me, okay? Because I don't approve a post for you. This is the foolishness that go on behind the scenes. So when I tell you, no, I'm not gonna post that, you have to understand that certain things that you post create additional work for the admins. And we just don't have the time to do that. And so it's not that we're trying to be mean or anything, but we are just trying to be efficient in how we're running this Facebook group. When I tell you that man said, I didn't know this was a group of elitists. I thought this was regular people. Then he told me that I was a dictator, and he told me you should hear yourself, because I left him a message. He said, talking about it's my group. It is my group. Understand, it is my group. I built it for me. Okay, so yes, it is my group. Then When he called me a dictator and said some other things, I said, okay, I'm going to remove him from the group. I removed him from the group. You know what he did? He went and found all my other social media pages and started posting nasty stuff. One time he said, you know, he responded to something that, and I made screenshots of all this. And one time he responded to one of the posts that somebody had said something nice about me, and he said, F her. And then another one, he responded to something else and said, this group leader is an asshole. Then the next one, he went and he found a post where I had said something nice to Big Will on Big Will TV, and I said, Big Will, I thank him for his leadership, and he said he's not a leader. Listen, y'all, I ain't got to deal with that. You understand? And that's why if you come from me in that way, I'm going public on you. Okay, and I have screenshots of all of this, and I will not hesitate to use it. It is called harassment, because one of your 59 posts was not approved by the group leader. Go have several seats, okay? Ran over. But that right there is not going to be happening. And if you have a problem with your post not being approved for whatever reason, posts are at admin discretion, then you probably need to go to another group, because we're not going to do this, okay? So, ran over. On to good stuff, y'all. The good stuff is that your post will be approved more quickly because we're getting the help. Your request to get in the group will be taken care of more quickly because there's going to be dedicated help for that. But it's hard for me and just, you know, people helping to get to those kind of things, and for me to still have to run the business, which is, you know, big. So that is the good thing. You can just look for things to get better and for things to be enhanced. You know, we are getting help with our BEIP community platform, which is the platform that I talked about that we created, recently invested in, so that everybody could have an equitable share of the Black expats in Panama community. You can go on there, you can create your own groups, you can do everything that you're doing on Facebook, plus you can sell things, you know, for free. We're not even charging for the classified section. Now you have to be a member, and that is your way of supporting the work that Black expats in Panama does. Plus getting your benefits, because as a member of the BEIP community platform, and a standard membership is $10 a month or $100 for a year. A VIP membership, which is very extensive in the benefits, it's $20 a month or $200 a year. Shout out to all our new members. We're ramping up and we're working on trying to get more things like out to you. Like we just got the BEIP baseball caps out to our VIP members. If you did not get yours, please check your email. We're trying to verify your address, or just make sure that if you want to pick it up in Panama, or if we need to mail it to the United States, just let us know. But thank you. This is your way of helping us continue to do the work that we do. In addition to that, being a member of the BEIP community platform allows you discounts on Black expats in Panama meetups, discounts on if you're like VIP, especially if you're you pay annually, you are automatically entitled to 5% off of even the BEIP ITA Black Expats in Panama Cultural Relocation Tour. That is huge. The Cultural Relocation Tour base price is $1,650. So you do the math. I mean, that automatically, we're thinking of ways where you automatically start to receive value for the investment that you make in us, you know, in others. There's information on there about just things that are going to be on there that are not going to be public. There'll be like teaser stuff in other places, but we are making it exclusive. If you're coming into town, we have a 10-day temporary access pass. And right now it's only $5. You get access to this platform for 10 days. And we post some things on our platforms, but we post everything on our paid platform, which is like all the events. We have people scouring Panama to find events that are happening, and we post those events on our page. So one of the biggest benefits when you come into Panama, like for a visit, is to have that 10-day pass. So bam, 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 you have the events is the biggest benefit, I think, for that. But then you also get access to everything else. You get access to the groups, you get 10-day access to the information that's on the page, and you get access also to the classified sections and things like that. So like I said, we are building and we're excited, and we want to thank everybody, the members that have joined. And I think that probably at this point, we're probably at about 100 members, like, yay. And the other thing that we've recently added is for our VIP members. For our VIP members, like for example, we were able to be blessed with some ocean view rooms at the Playa Bonita, the Western Playa Bonita. Our VIP members had access to those rooms first. So when we get ships, we will automatically, present to our VIP members for free or for discounted prices. And then we'll present to the other like paid members, then to the group. So we're working on making sure that our systems are bam, bam, bam. We can send out emails and information as soon as these things become available. But people, it was the Scale It Up Summit Delisa Rose put on, and she and her organization blessed us with ocean view rooms, and the people in the BEIP community that got to go just had a wonderful time. There will be other events like that. So when you're a VIP member, you'll get first dibs at those kind of things and those kind of sponsorships. Also, you're invited as a VIP member to our farewell dinner. Every month when we have our Black Expats in Panama Cultural Relocation Tour, we have the last night, which is the farewell dinner. As a VIP member, you're entitled to come to that dinner for free. Okay, what we're adding on, you just have to let me know in advance when, and I'll be putting the dates up. Let me know in advance when you want to come, and we'll make sure that you're accounted for and that we've paid for your plate and everything like that. For the members that are on the standard benefit, I'm trying to work something out right now where you can come to for a small fee. Okay, it's a wonderful dinner. It's a great time for you to meet the Black expats, the people that are coming in for the Black Expats Cultural and Relocation Tour. So yes, it's not free, but we're doing everything that we possibly can to make sure that it is great value. And for those that get in now, particularly the businesses, you are getting in at the right time. For people that come in, the VIP members, you can have exclusive groups. Your groups can get priority, and it's just a lot. So if you're already locked into the BCP, the BEIP Community Platform, make sure you go, set up your profile, look around, start talking in the groups. We have LGBTQ groups, we have family groups, we have single and satisfied groups. I think we're creating some different groups. So go look and see what we have there, okay? So that's the BCP, and those are some of the things coming down the pike with that. The other thing that we have recently, we started the business to business network, the Black Expats in Panama business to business network. If you are a business in Panama, or if you are a business that is somebody who is moving to Panama and wants to do business, or wants to do business with Black Expats in Panama businesses, go find our Facebook group, Business to Business Network, and get engaged there. We're going to start to have meetings and meetups so that we get to collaborate with each other and get to interact with more Panamanians who are wanting to do business with us, and just kind of grow as we go. And it's a request that we've been having, and so it's what we've done. I've already posted some investment opportunities on the group. I had a tract of land out in Isla Grande in Portobelo that came available. People are always sending me notices. There's like a natural food store in Boca del Toro that is for sale. There are franchise opportunities with mailbox, etc., that I've posted on there. There is information about doing business, and so you have to be. It's private, and you have to be in business or doing. You have to be in business. This is not just for your average person that's relocating. This has got to be a more exclusive niche type group. So we will be, checking that. So the other group that we started recently on Facebook, just launched it officially this week, is Single and Satisfied in Panama. And so you want to come on to Single and Satisfied and get connected with that group. We will launch. There'll be other activities that we can do between now and then, but we will officially launch with our first official activity in October. Okay, so that's going to be good. This is not a dating site. This is not a dating site. This is not a dating site. This is a site about people connecting, people being aware of things to do. But I don't always want to hang out with married people. You know what I'm saying? Or, just like you have your family groups, you have your different type groups. This is a group for singles. So if the first question you answer when I say, are you single? If your answer is no, then you are not eligible for this group. This is a group just for our singles, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm not single. I won't be the main person running it, of course, but right now I'm having to get it up and running, and I am looking for more help. If you are interested in promoting some of the things that singles want to do, wine tasting is very popular with regard to the little poll that I've done with them. Things like wine tasting, things like museums and arts. We got dancing, we got adventure, and so we're going to make a compilation of some very diverse things for us to do. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so that is Single and Satisfied in Panama, Black Expats in Panama. The other group that we have is Black Expats with Kids in Panama. That is also an official sister group to Black Expats in Panama. Definitely, if you have a family and you're considering moving to Panama, or you're in Panama, connect with that group so you can kind of keep up on things. And I try to watch out for stuff happening for kids, and I have different people that send me information so that I can share with these other groups. But let's just make it easier. Don't hesitate to reach out and say, hey, who's over here in Coronado with some kids that want to get together, go to the movies, play the pickleball or whatever, so because it is important for kids to definitely have, that social network too. So this is a way for that, and this is a way for you all. And we also have this group on our BEIP community platform. If somebody wants to run it, it's open. Talking about car seats. What's the rules here? Where do you get them? Different things like that. What's the nanny situation? What's the education situation? What is it costing for private schools? Where are you taking your kids for recreation? Those kind of things. Okay, so that's Black Expats with Kids in Panama. Now, we also have, oh my goodness, we also have Black Expats in Panama's Cafe and Conversation, baby. Cafe and Conversation is a group that we started. Our first event is going to be held on August 28th at Casa Sucre in Casco Viejo, and it's going to be at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. And the purpose of this is for us to meet with people, for people who want to learn more English, to meet with people who want to learn more Spanish, and just have cafe and conversation. I started this group with my neighbor Delana, and Delana is working on her English, and of course I'm working on my Spanish, and we have done so well together, like working out. And actually it was Delana's idea. She said we should just get other people together and try to do this. I'm like, yes, honey. So, I had to take it to the next level. But I mean, I'm really excited about this. And I just think when you're in an environment like that, you're safe. You don't feel intimidated because everybody's in the same place. And for those of you, so everybody's welcome. Panamanians, people who want to speak Spanish, people who want to speak English, bilinguals, we need you, in case we get stuck. And of course, there's always Google Translate. But what I'm finding is it's so much fun just working, trying to find a word and figure out what the other person is saying. It is absolutely rewarding. So make sure that event is on our BEIP community platform as well. And the group is in, did I put a group in BCP? I may have, and the group is also on Facebook. Okay, on August 20, there is the Pollera, I can never say it right. It's the dress. It's the dress festival in Portobelo Colon. And the dancers, if you've ever seen any of our videos on Cultural Caribbean Day or been on our tours with us, you've seen the Congo dancers. You see they gave me this Pollera, I think it is. I hope I got that right. But anyway, it's a festival. And so it's a free festival. And what we're doing is I'm going to put some information out there. There's some people that are asking about transportation. So I'm going to take a poll, see who needs transportation, depending on how many people need transportation and what size, bus and the hours that we need the bus. That would depend on what the transportation cost would be. This is not a Black Expats in Panama official meetup, but we are definitely supporting that event in Portobelo. Absolutely. Did the 10-day pass, discounts, the farewell dinner. September 6th. We're doing another event with Dr. Latham, Dr. Aris Latham. And Dr. Latham has opened up a new restaurant over in Toboga, and we are going to take the ferry over and take the ferry back. So it was September 6th. I don't have anything out for it yet. We just solidified our plans pretty much last night, so I can let you know publicly that this is going to happen. You're going to go over to his new restaurant. He has a beachside restaurant, and then he has another restaurant. We're going to see both of them. You will also be entitled to a mud pit bath. Okay, so if you guys want to come and you'll take the little golf cart over to this mud pit, and I'll go and see what happened. But I don't know. They say those mud baths are everything now. So that will also be included, plus the natural juices that Dr. Aris makes and some of his food. And he is expanding, so it's not just all raw. He's doing vegan meals, and he's doing what he calls conscious cooking or conscious culinary or something like that. So, he's actually at these restaurants. You can buy some other protein products like fish, I know at least, okay? So that's going to be amazing. And I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I think that's all I have. I know that in the company that we've hired to manage a lot of the things that I just don't have the time for anymore is Extra Hands. It's called Extra Hands. It is owned by a brother, Rashid Hamed, and he is absolutely phenomenal, amazing. He owns it's a virtual assistant company that is just like, I've never had a virtual assistant before, and for obvious reasons. I gotta feel connected. That whole Fiverr situation doesn't appeal to me. I like to know who I'm working with. But this brother here, oh my goodness, what an amazing service he's offering. So I'll be telling you more about that. But if you want to go on over and see some of check out his website. It's Extra Hands VA or something like that. I'll put it in the link below. I hope I didn't talk too long, but I know I haven't updated you guys in a while. I just want to thank you. I want to thank you guys for your support. I thank you for listening to the radio station. Thank you for listening to BlaxitrRadio.com on Sundays at 2 p.m. Costa Rica time. Right now it's 3 p.m. Comes on 3 p.m. Central Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very, very much. Our tours for 2022 are completely sold out. We are sorry if you did not make it on the list for a tour this year. We're grateful to God that the tour's just selling out like crazy. Good thing is our 2023 schedule is up and ready to go, and you can book from February through December. Okay, those are those books. Those are those dates. We also have Sisters in Panama. Sisters in Panama is January 13th through the 18th, and that is just that, Sisters in Panama. We're going to meet up with our crowds. We're going to do some amazing stuff. You know, we're going to visit different places. We'll see the culture of Panama, like I always show, the culture of Panama. And it's just a time for us to celebrate each other. And actually a few brothers come too, and that's fine, as long as they know that the majority of us is going to be sisters and come with the right energy. One thing that I do, I always pray now about who's coming on these trips, and these Sisters in Panama trips are just amazing. If you want to come and just be celebrated and make new friends and go back rejuvenated and ready to do your thing, you know, to just be reminded of the queen that you are, you need to book that trip with us now. January 13th through January 18th. It's like a retreat, and it's going to be awesome. We are also going to be in Colombia from October 3rd to I think November 4th. And that trip sold out a little while ago, but we're going to Cartagena and we're going to have fun. We're also going there to learn about the Palenque people and explore some of the Black culture in Cartagena. And if anyone is there, we're starting to break out into the relocation piece in Colombia. So if you're there and you want more information about the relocation process, you just let us know, because we will have that available to you as well. Then on November 11th, we will be in Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico. You know, I want another residency. I love Panama, and I'm just so happy. I mean, I'm not trying to leave Panama, but we need options, babe. And if something goes down in Panama, you know, I want somewhere else to go. I don't want to have to go back to the United States. So my plan is to have at least 3 IDs in my wallet, okay? So I am exploring these countries too, to see what the possibilities are for me, and you know, just to kind of see where I would like to have an additional residency or rights, you know, as well. And I think that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all go. And at the end of the day, I love you. There's just nothing you can do about it. This is Charlotte Van Horn, Black Expats in Panama. I will talk to you soon. Sorry if I talk too long. Bye, y'all.